Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for returning for this, the ending to this year's terrifying tale. As you recall, a once annoying adversary of our young heroes has come back with incredible power, the likes of which he did not possess before. Using said power, he plans to capture and use them for his own nefarious purposes. Scarlet, Sage, and the sweet and honest Marinette have already fallen victim to his sinister grasp, leaving Team RWBY, no Y, Nora, Sun, Neptune, Oscar, Luca, Adrian, and Kagami under the shadow of fear.
First Scarlet, then Sage, Marinette? That vile specter has taken 3 friends too many!
What do you think he's doing to them right now? What's he gonna do to us when he finds the rest of us?
Well, Waterboy, if Scarlet is any indication, he's gonna go all out with the nightmare fuel.
And when he finally has the rest of us, what's to stop him from moving beyond this resort? To the rest of the world?
If we don't find a way to stop him here, it could mean the end of everything.
As the teens ponder over the best course of action from their tiny hidey hole, each of them come out with differing solutions to the crisis. All of them speak with no more than a hushed whisper.
Well, okay, let's think about this for a second. From what we've been able to observe, this clown was totally wrecked by RWBY nearly a year ago. His spirit is so vengeful that he's still able to retain a form in our world, and has powers that are way stronger than ours. Is it too late to wave the white flag?
Neptune, don't be such a scaredy cat. I'm not gonna leave here without Scarlet and Sage. They're our homies. You know the code.
Bros before woes. Alright, Wukong, you got me. Anyone else got any solid ideas?
I'm sure we could come up with something if we just remain calm. Shit, I'm so thirsty. I wish we had some more of that banana milk.
Oh my god. Wait, I've got it!
Got what, Oscar?
I didn't connect the pieces until Nora reminded me. The banana milk cart. I felt a chill when I was there earlier ordering our drinks. The same cold I felt when he was near.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that you felt this creep's presence when you passed the hotel's banana milk cart? That's completely and utterly ridiculous.
The cute farm boy's not going crazy, because I felt it too.
I can only assume he didn't try and kidnap you because of how close you were to the cart. Perhaps he has a distaste for flavored chilled dairy products? Maybe we can use this to our advantage.
Exactly what I was thinking, kitty cat. All we gotta do is get a hold of the cart outside the dining hall. Once we have it, he'll be like putty in our hands. We'll be carrying the equivalent of a heat-seeking missile to that monster. He won't know what hit him. Ha-ha!
Even if we could use the milk against this asshole, what do we do with him then?
That's the one problem we still have. How are we gonna get him? For real this time.
Just then, a long creak could be heard outside the door. The wind from outside makes whistling sounds as it passes through the walls. The characters hold their breaths for as long as they can. A silent set of voices can be heard just faintly, like a whisper from the netherworld.
Hello? Is there anybody in there?
You forgot one little detail, my fellow voiceover companion. Down the hall, but not too far away, the Heckleman stood, breathing softly, his focus being channeled through his puppets, made of meat.
I know you're in there. You can't hide from me. Your friends have been dying to see you again.
Oh dear, I'm starting to think that this guy might be a little bit evil.
What was your first clue?
I won't try to voice you out. I am not the villain in this story. But as the screams become more recognizable, maybe then you'll stop being so stubborn. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you soon.
Holy crap, he knows where we are!
They dash over to the door to keep it shut, carefully listening to the possessed footsteps get further and further away.
This is bad. He's not just restricting his vengeance to us anymore. He's going after the resort patrons. We need to put our plan into motion fast. before he decides to move to another, more concrete playground.
I don't suppose you have the answer to containing a spirit as pissed as this, do ya?
Well, thankfully one of us has a carrier with unlimited Wi-Fi. Let me just do a quick Google search and we'll be good to go.
Amazing work, you guys. Now all we need is someone to get his attention while we all take our places. Someone that he just can't resist, that'll fall right into our milky snare.
With the illumination of a single light bulb, everyone's gaze turned toward the little Red Riding Girl, who looked back at them with a puzzled stare.
Oh my... Sorry, Ruby.
Oh, no. Fuck no.
Honestly, I don't like the idea very much either, but from everything we've seen, he wants you above any of us. He'd never be able to resist a chance like this.
Oh, I get it. You guys are all high. It's the only explanation why you'd all suddenly be acting so stupid.
Hey, there's a maid's costume on the bed over there. Looks to be about Ruby's size, too.
Good call, Adrian. I'll hold her while you put it on her.
You all have completely lost your minds. This plan will never work. I won't do it. I won't do it.
God, would you hold her still, Noodle Arms? The more she squirms, the less convincing this is gonna look.
Listen, lady, you try holding on to a pint-sized bucking bronco. I'm not as strong without my miraculous.
Stop making excuses. We've only got one shot at this. If this doesn't work, you could kiss your family, your life, and this stupid-ass world goodbye.
Don't worry, Ruby. It's gonna be okay. Trust me, this creep isn't gonna do anything to you.
Really, Weiss? How do you know?
Simple. If he hurts the petals on your head, me and the others won't stop until he's sent back to the miserable pit he crawled out of.
God, you two are gonna make me barf. Just keep watching the hallway, Weiss. Weiss?
It was at this moment that Weiss felt a chill run down her spine. Despite growing up in a frigid climate since birth, this was a cold she had never felt before. A cold that could only ever exist in the human heart. Then a trapdoor slid open in the wall and outstretched a gloved hand.
One for the road and one for those in heaven. One for Lord and take it from the devil. Don't even try, cause you know you cannot. Better run, better run, better run.
Get ready to run for your fucking lives.
However, the three students didn't have the chance to escape quietly. Adrian backpedaled and his foot made a creak from the floorboards. The Heckleman twisted his head all the way around and then upside down. His visage had become that which is most unholy as he made a mad dash in their direction.
Good luck, I barely knew ya.
I want my dead basement, Mommy!
As the monstrous visage of the Heckleman stopped dead in front of her, she still did not change her stance.
You're being a little bit braver than I was expecting. Have you finally thickened up your skin? Or better yet, have you finally surrendered?
Oh dear, I can't watch.
Guess you're all out of luck now. And all out of those human meat shields you call friends. They just up and abandoned you here. Just cast you out. Like a leper. At long last, it's just you and me, Little Red.
Okay, fine. You got me. Just let my friends go and you can have what you've been seeking. All of it. Just please don't make them suffer.
Suffer? Them? Oh, Ruby. Don't be so naive.
Mari?
Yes, dear viewers, your ears do not deceive you. From out of the eternal darkness of the Onsen came the staggering disciples of the Heckleman, Scarlet, or Scar, Sage, and Marinette, turned into hell spawns. Sage's right arm had been turned into a massive blade, while Marinette's skin, once pale and fair, was now covered in a multitude of eyes, simply staring.
That's right, Rubes. But don't be rude. After all, we've all come to welcome you, haven't we, boys?
Come on, Ruby. Just stop running. Just stop fighting. I feel great. Now that I'm just as I should be. I love grapes.
Can't you see? This is what I was trying to tell you. I saved them from themselves. And I will save you, too.
The Heckleman's face was only inches away from Ruby's. Her blood began to run cold when she noticed that the butterfly mask he was wearing, it was pulsing, as if itself was living.
You saved them? Ha! You're hilarious. Look at them. Look what you've done to them.
Oh, I've gazed upon these creations for long enough, and I think they're fine just the way they are. I see no further flaws to correct, barring the obvious red-headed stepchild. I grow bored. I desire even more things to improve. Starting with you. The one responsible for all of this.
The one who casted us aside.
The one who made us the laughingstock of the entire interweb.
I have grapes.
Oh my god, you were such a little crybaby. Can't even throw your own insults at me, so you forced them to do it for you.
Very close by, Oscar and the remaining students were gathering as much of the banana milk as their arms could carry.
Hang in there, Ruby. We just need a little more time. We're almost ready.
Screw it. We've got more than enough. All right, everyone. You know where you need to be.
Don't even think about running, Ruby. There is nowhere you can go that we won't find you. It's pointless.
You mean like your eyes?
Silence! Her eyes are beautiful. So many gateways into her cold, black, ugly, egotistical, impulsive, inconsiderate, hypocritical, selfish soul that for some reason the voices in my head insist on calling selfless when she isn't and they freaking know it! There's no denying the genius of it.
Thank you, Master.
I'll save you all. I promised I would.
The villain was so preoccupied with seeing the disturbed look upon Ruby's face that he was unaware that her left arm, held behind her back, was shaking. Just then, the clock was heard off in the distance. 11 tolls this hour.
Well, would you look at that? It would appear it's half past your dead time. Any last words, hero?
Oh, just 2.
With one swift motion, Ruby raised her right hand. The banana milk she had hidden away finally revealed. The Heckleman jerked back, utterly horrified. All 3 of his underclass minions backed up, with the angry Onryo staring right at the little girl in the red hood.
Got milk?
No, not banana milk! My ultimate weakness! Apart from speaking in fire, which I'm surprised that you didn't think to try out given that I'm an Onryo, but still, how could you have figured it out?
Simple, you annoying little ghoul. Everyone knows ghosts are lactose intolerant. Now, come over here and take your medicine.
No! When I was reincarnated in this Onryo form, I swore on my life that I would damn all of you for what you've done to me! I won't let it end here! Not like this! I refuse! I told all of you that you'll pay! You all will pay, you holly jolly mother!
You ever shut up?
Just then, Oscar Pine appeared behind the Onryo, standing confidently in front of the monster for the first time.
Ha! Look who's come to the rescue! The dreamer with a death wish!
Mari?
Hey, Oscar. So happy to see you again.
Isn't she quite the sight? Get off the stage! Whatever. Personally, I think she looks so much better this way.
At this point, trying to be the hero that Mary requires right now, Oscar too pulls out a chilled child bottle of banana milk.
Let her go. Now!
Ha!
So you two have figured out a temporary defense against my powers. Who cares? I don't care. These three don't care. The voices in my head probably don't care. Do you guys care? I'll take that silence as a no. Point is, those 2 glasses of the dairy from the holy bananas won't be enough to protect you forever.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about 3?
Okay, that's a lot less manageable, but it won't be enough to...
4!
Wait, what?
5.
One by one, the young teens made their presence known, coming out of the hotel guest rooms one by one, having made their way to them from the outside windows.
You've all gathered together in one place, just for me.
Oh, joyous day, Kaluka!
Well played, my little shit stains. Well played. But it matters so little now. I'm afraid you're all too late.
I've already taken the spotted flea, the silent swordsman, and the gay pirate, and soon I'll have each and every one of you perfected.
Buddy, you got a real sick idea of perfection.
Scarlet? Sage? You dudes alright?
Never been better, my guy. This change has changed me into a totally better person.
I am Grapes.
That is so messed up. Let's kick his ass.
And just how do you plan to do that? We hold all the cards here, while you all are one step away from defeat.
Well spoken, my dear little parasite. That's the beauty of this form. And Onryo's haunting lasts for as long as his soul is filled with hatred. I'm gonna go on and use your tortured souls as my henchmen to drive my new victims to death. Unlike Ladybug and RWBY, I'm gonna go on and prep the sequel. Because even the Japanese know you're gonna have the sequel. And that's where the real popularity and money will come raking in. That's when I'll become a cultural icon. And that's when...
Jesus Christ, you are crazy! I don't even think you even know what you're jabbering about anymore.
Silence! Spotted Flea, don't just stand there! Defend your master! All of you vanquish these non-believers!
No, you don't!
With one swift motion, Oscar dived in between Ruby and Marinette, using all his might and a little bit of magic to hold her back.
You continue to defy me. Well, it doesn't matter. Once I take care of all of you, I will have my vengeance on you, the world, and all of Twitter! It shall be glorious! And none of you or any copyright law in the universe is going to stop me!
Hey, Ruby, have you seen that horror movie? You know, the one where the dickhead ghost is defeated by the awesome underclassmen and saves the day?
Oh, I do! I love the ending!
Then everyone began to chant and light the cords of Sending Up and began to slowly swing it to increase the flames.
Onryo, tears of anger. Onryo, rage of discontent. Haunt this place no more. This October's Eve, you have had your fun. Made humans sulk as they see. Enter the other land and bring the remaining everlasting peace.
As he screamed in pain, he began to lash and reach for Marinette.
Spotted Flea!
But then he caught on fire, and he screamed in agony as his ethereal flesh melted. Then he collapsed onto the floor, still as a piece of wood, now alight in flame. Everyone gathered around their friends.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
I got you, Marinette. It's gonna be okay now.
Holy crap. The chant worked. I'll never doubt a Dougal article again.
Maybe you should still be more careful, though.
Yeah, you're right.
After the smoke had begun to clear, Sun and Neptune stepped closer to Sage and Scarlet to see if they had been revived as well.
Hey, you guys okay? Are you dead?
If you're dead, can we have your weapons?
Hell no, man. Yeah, I ain't never getting your hair gelled mitts near my blade. Holy shit. I'm me! I'm back! Scarlet, where's...
Scarlet? You're not a zombie anymore, remember?
Yes, I am. Welcome to Team Sun. Can I have your number?
Careful, guys. This creep might be faking it. He already came back to life once.
They stared at the still burning corpse for a while. It would seem that the nightmare finally at long last... Too late!
Gonna fucking kill you!
Just then, Kagami jerked forward to land a killing blow upon the Heckleman. One last... Wait! Oscar, stop her!
Wait, don't do that, Kagami, hold up!
Why not?
Just look at him. Does he look like a threat to you?
Wait, what's this? The Heckleman was no longer scary, no longer creepy. He was normal.
I'm alive. Oh, God.
The two of them, as well as the rest of our heroes, took a second glance. The Heckleman was no more, purged from this teen's body with the power of this enchanted, chant. He was once more the huntsman, the man with opinions so strong that he felt they needed to be heard. Loudly, but now he sat before our heroes, defeated, ashamed, and feeling more alone than ever.
What have I done?
Thank you all. You really saved us.
Don't sweat it. Next time, though, stop running into Angel because of boys.
Duly noted.
I can't believe we managed to pull that off. Not gonna lie, there was a second there I thought it wouldn't work.
You need to have a little more faith in me, kitty cat. There was no way we were gonna die before we had the chance to become better friends.
When things look bad, we may have spent some time panicking, but when it counted, we really managed to come through. And we saved the world! Again!
Is this what it feels like to be a real hero?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So I'm guessing RWBY told you about...
She let me know after she found out. Adrian, why didn't you say anything before?
You know how France is. Besides, my father would never accept it. So Luca and I never let anyone know. I just didn't want anything getting back to my dad.
Adrian, we're your friends. You don't have to hide things from us. We love you guys.
Thanks, but how about you? I heard some things from RWBY about you and your,
Well, it's a little exaggerated. However, I still value your happiness. And I prefer you to be happy. And if Luca makes you happy, then so am I.
Well, thank you, Marinette. But I was referring to the romance between you and Oscar.
What? You swore you wouldn't say a thing!
Well, someone had to break the ice.
Ooh, RWBY!
As Marionette chased RWBY around the parking lot, the news reporters descended like vultures on the onset. They had to make their buck somehow, and reporting on paranormal activity was indeed one way.
Well, what happened last night is a little hard to explain. Even if I did tell you everything, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't believe me. Huh? Tell you anyway. Sure, but...
Before the young lad could open up to the world about the nightmare that they had all experienced, he extended his hand to the huntsman, someone who we are all sure could use a little sunlight in his step after everything he had done. Looking to the cameras with a smile, he openly stated,
"It's been a crazy night for all of us, myself included. I call myself the huntsman, by the way. I can tell that all of you at home would like to hear a story from me. And I'm sorry to say this, but I can't. What happened is a little too heavy for me to unpack in detail right now. Maybe another time, but I'll tell you this. I was in a bad place when I died, when I became this demon of vengeance. I was pessimistic, angry, and maybe a little insane. My actions were inexcusable, and I apologize to the colorful cast of characters for trying to sabotage their play. I also want to apologize to Scarlet, to Sage, and to the spot, to Marinette, for what I've done as that Heckleman, I think he was called. And to the people who saved me, to the people who allowed me to have a second chance, thank you. I owe my life to you guys.
Perhaps owe your life is a little bit much. How about we start with you being our friend? And maybe paying for breakfast. These guys look like they could use it badly. Yeah, let's go to Denny's. Japan is famous for its Denny's.
You know what? Yeah, might as well after everything I've done. Speaking of breakfast, do you still have some of that banana milk? I'm curious to see what that tastes like.
As we close this Halloween drama this year, we hope you enjoyed this tale of spooks and chills.
From all of us here around the world to all of you wonderful viewers, I certainly hope you enjoyed this little popcorn flick as much as we enjoyed making it for you. Like, share, and subscribe to see many more videos from this channel and maybe some more audio dramas here in the future.
And we wish you all a happy and safe Halloween.
This has been your most wonderful narrator, wishing you all a happy and safe Halloween. Have a good night, don't text and drive, and don't eat too many sweets.
Just kidding, eat all the candy you can.
And also toilet paper your neighbor's house. You know which one I'm talking about. Have a good night, everyone, and God's bless.
Bye!
Side note, I don't exactly hate banana milk, it just tastes like artificial banana candy.